Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to bring you guys some Rogue Legacy 2. As you guys know, one of my favorite roguelikes on the channel, and in general, so much so that since I have last made a video on this game showing off the winter update, which I think the winter update is finally gone, or the Christmas update or whatever. But I've played about 10 or 15 hours of Rogue Legacy 2 on my own, on vacation. I was playing a bunch, grinding out a bunch. My progression looks a lot different. I have a lot of these progressions up here, been buffing up a bunch of different things. Been getting a bunch more of gear and stuff like that, bunch of new secrets unlocked, and we unlocked all the rest of the classes. And so there's only 2 classes I haven't really shown off their weapons for in content form, and one of which is the Bard with, instead of a lute, we have the Electric Lute, or if I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we got a pretty good build here starting off. And I wanted to, I've been learning how to play Bard because nobody played Bard, I didn't play Bard, and they kept buffing Bard so much to try to get people to play Bard, and now Bard is really OP, right? And so I wanted to do a Bard build here with the Electric Lute. So it requires kinetic energy. We fire it, we can't fire it again until we get more energy, and we get energy by spin kicking. So if we spin kick a single time, we get energy. So every time we spin kick something, we can use the Electric Flute, you know, we can obviously we get more damage, you know, with the dance stacks, you know, like by jumping up, and we got a trait that just gave us the weighted anklet spin kick, deals 60% more damage, which is really cool. And so this has bonus int scaling. So before we start the run, I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we do have crescent weapons here. That is the priority here. Yeah, we have all crescent, which is going to give us more intelligence here. But yeah, we're going to jump into it. I also believe that I have beaten a single boss. I believe that we have beat a single boss off camera. I beat like 1 or 2 bosses off camera. I don't remember how many. As you can see, right now the boss we need to beat is dragons and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to show off the Bard, show off the new weapon here, have a grand old time playing Rogue Legacy 2 because this game, freaking dope game here. So, audio channel for browser. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's cool. So it's like on your end. That's cool. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. What's your favorite game? If it's Amori, then your second favorite game. Amori's definitely up there. I think Amori, Undertale, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, TF2. Okay, yeah, this Electric Lute, I think it's only my second time trying it. Because the second I tried Lute, it made me want to just play normal bards. That's what I've been doing. Stay in the air, do damage. Exactly. Retromation thinks this game is a bad roguelite, but a good Metroidvania. Yeah, a couple days ago, Tree of Ember was actually part of it. I got in a kind of Twitter argument with Retromation because he just kept... I love Retromation, but I keep seeing him constantly. Him and a couple other YouTubers absolutely just keep complaining and... really arguing that meta progression is like the bane of all existence. Like they just do not like most meta progression in roguelikes. I don't really think they like roguelites that much. They claim that they do, but then they complain about like a lot of roguelites. And so I got in a kind of heated argument about roguelites, and I ultimately was just like, I ended the argument being like, okay, didn't mean to be argumentative, because I probably not strawmanned, but like I was kind of being like, oh, this sounds a bit gatekeepy, but it was because like, I don't know, he kept calling it like a stinky roguelite and all this stuff. Opening chest restores health. This is a great relic. Also, I've upgraded my resolve a lot. As you can see, we have 193 resolve, already having 2 relics and stuff like that. I don't think this Bard's attacks are influenced by int. Yeah, they are. It literally says bonus int scaling at the end of the Electric Lute. But Rito plays too much potato. Like, I love Brotato, and I love roguelikes. But it does just seem like... I don't know how someone wouldn't like the meta progression in this game unless you don't like meta progression to begin with. Because in my opinion, this game has some of the best meta progression out of any roguelike. That's why I like it so much. The game is built around the meta progression with 100 levels of New Game Plus. And they're like, oh, well, a good game doesn't need it, right? It's like, yeah, maybe a good game. Like, I agree that some roguelites don't need to be roguelites. Like, they're a roguelike, and then they slap roguelite progression on it, and it's really boring. I agree with that. That's definitely true. But I don't know. I don't understand how someone would not like if you claim to like roguelite progression. I don't know how you could claim to not like the roguelite progression in Rogue Legacy. And obviously this is biased because this was literally my second favorite roguelite that came out in all of 2022, barely being surpassed by Rogue Legacy. Another roguelite with meta progression. And the meta progression in Vampire Survivors isn't the best, but the achievements and how it guides you through the content are. And so I got in a little bit of an argument with Alexa, because he was like, oh, the only reason I was like bringing up Vampire Survivors, and he's like, the only reason Vampire Survivors blew up was because it was $3. And I was like, that feels a bit dismissive of why it blew up, you know? And so I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these roguelite YouTubers, for some reason, really don't like roguelites. Or I don't want to say that because they claim they do. I just, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm really defensive over Rogue Legacy because I truly think this is one of the best roguelites that exists on the planet ever. Like, the first one was, and then the sequel is again, you know? So, 100 levels of New Game Plus, that's insane. For real. For real, for real. Critical damage from spells, weapons. Health drops, restoring it. I don't need more health. Actually, yeah, if I take Cornucopia, health drops give us more, chests give us more. We're going to stay full health like all the time here. So, game in the original nailed meta progression. Yeah. We're on level 2 or 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the game is built around it. Like, the meta progression in this game is so good. It's so good. And, I don't know. So I got a little bit heated. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Also, I have a magnet rune now. That's something I discovered I really, really liked. I love meta progression. I don't like meta progression when it's done badly, obviously. Oh, rip, it took damage. But if you're talking about good roguelites, like, I don't know. And I've just heard so many people in the roguelike community, like, hate on Rogue Legacy. Or not Rogue Legacy, yeah. But on Vampire Survivors as well. And I get, like, the meta progression in that game is not the most exciting. But I think it is fine to be there because of the fact of all the achievements and stuff. The way the achievements guide you through the content, it makes it work. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know. If any of you guys follow me on Twitter and saw that, whew, it got a little bit heated. It got more heated than I intended it to. But I was just, I don't know, man. I really don't know how someone could claim they like roguelites and not like Rogue Legacy, you know? I don't know. It's odd, too, because Retro loved Ravita. Did Ravita have meta progression, or did it just have... Or did it just have unlockables? I don't remember. I played a little bit of Ravita. I really don't remember. My Ravita videos, like, bombed terribly, so... It was one of the games I wish I had played more of, but I just didn't, you know? Your last Twitter post didn't load in your Discord Twitter channel. Yeah, those bots don't work very often. I don't really know why. They also don't work with retreats, which is, like, half of Twitter. I even, like, contacted support, and they're like, yeah, it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's the end of the conversation, then. I'm glad I have all these health relics because I am taking a lot of damage, even for being in castle. Oh my, that gave me 287 because of Cornucopia. Where's cancer? I mean, at least as like a content creator, and I think it's good as a content creator to kind of network and talk with other content creators. I also think it's good for the indie dev space to constantly like follow up with indie devs and stuff like that. See updates. So for gaming and stuff, I think it's fine. In general, like, I agree. But I think for content creation, content creators, and for the indie dev space, it's pretty decent. That's obviously, like, why I use it. But overall, like, yeah, like, if you see a post by, like, anyone big, and then you just go look at the replies, Oh my gosh. It's like, it's honestly worse than TikTok. And I think TikTok is one of the worst, like, kind of like, I hate to say it, but like red-pilled a little bit. Like all the Andrew Tate fans, all the Andrew Tate 12-year-olds, you know, on TikTok that think like being sexist and like hating women is gonna like get you women. I don't know. I don't know what the general game plan is. But hating women will not get you chicks. If any of you guys are wondering, if any of you guys are younger and you keep seeing this whole alpha male go abuse some woman and then they'll like you. I don't know about that one. I mean, Andrew Tate is arrested right now in prison for sex trafficking for a reason. So, Vita has a lot of unlockables, but to me that amounts to meta progression when it makes you stronger. I feel like most people, and that's fair, everyone has different definitions. Most people consider unlocking new items that will be found in future runs not meta progression. That's why people still consider things like Binding of Isaac more of a roguelike than a roguelite, because most of it's just unlocking new items you'll find in the future. There is some, like, starting with the D6 on Isaac that's objectively, like, I'd argue, like a meta progression. It's all kind of like a gray area. But at least according to, like, you know, Retro and all of them that hate meta progression, they don't count that as meta progression. And I understand, I don't really either. But the cess part of Twitter is part of what makes it fun to go on. I don't know. Like, some people are really dumb. I hate all the alpha male shit. The person who started it was basing it off of wolves, and we have scientifically proven wolves don't actually behave that way. Exactly, yeah. After taking damage, you're invincible for a little longer. Now, I need some big boy relics. Oh! Weapon does 50% more damage, but has a 1.25 second cooldown. That's fine, because we can't fire it very often anyways. Dumb people are funny. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, Twitter is like beyond dumb though. It's like toxic, right? Like, it's like harmful to society in my opinion. There are unlocks that let you start with things. Yeah, if there's unlocks that start with things, I would consider that meta progression. So it's just meta. I think people like Retromation in them don't like stat upgrades, right? They don't like stat upgrades of meta progression, which I normally don't. But in the context of Rogue Legacy, the game is built around it, you know? Like, that's why I don't know. That's why I don't understand it. But I don't know. I get it, but also I don't. Dumb people are funny until you realize that their vote counts as much as your vote. We'll get Dashing Leaves the Poison Cloud. Right, that is what they really don't like. They just lump it all together. Yeah, and that's why I was... Yeah. But, like, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. Like, to me, I agree with that sentiment to begin with. Like, do you guys remember that one game, Void Scrappers, that we made a couple videos on? Not gonna lie, meta progression in that game was pretty... But, like... It was still a fun game, right? But I'll agree that the meta progression brought it down. Rogue Legacy, not at all, right? Like, also I learned recently you can stand on these. I didn't know that. Red showed me. Stat upgrades are kind of lazy. See, and that's the thing. This game is just a bunch of stat upgrades, or has a bunch of stat upgrades. It has a lot more than that. It's got secrets and runes and armor and new classes and a bunch of other stuff, but a lot of it is stat upgrades. So that's ultimately why, look at that, 711 damage. You know, that's why I guess their argument of why they don't like Rogue Legacy, but I think you just need to take a look at the greater context of the game, right? And I guess, like, for me, that feels... I'm probably being a little bit gatekeepy because it's like, oh, just, like, understand the game. You know, they could be like, I do, and I don't like it, you know. But I don't know. I got my feelings hurt in defense of Rogue Legacy 2 because Rogue Legacy 1 was my childhood. I think it revolutionized roguelites, and Rogue Legacy 2 is one of my favorite games I've ever played ever. So, dumb people aren't funny. It's why I'm such a cynic. I like Pokeball. I know idea how you can say this game's stuff does not have good progression. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't want to get rid of our weapon here. Yeah, don't want to get rid of our weapon. I very much enjoy our weapon, and I think it synergizes with what we're doing here. That's what I'm saying, dude. Look how, like, Bard is crazy. Bard is absolutely crazy now. They just kept buffing Bard until people used Bard. Like, it's so good now. Games based around stat upgrades, if done well, can be a lot better than games with... I agree with that. I agree with that. Like, the one reason I think a roguelite is bad is if it feels like you literally need them. And Rogue Legacy is like that a little bit, but, like, obviously you theoretically can beat the game without it. I think if you made the stat upgrades a shiny item they get right away, they would suddenly think it's fine. Like, oh, you got the Emerald Armor. +2 block permanent. Like, disguise it all. Dude, we are just blasting through this. I'm kind of like, normally I have to pay actually, that's why I like Rogue Legacy, honestly. I feel like every time we play Rogue Legacy, I played it so much that, like, I can kind of just, like, pay attention to chat a lot more than a lot of other roguelikes, you know? What's this? Oh, your weapon applies or extends burn. The problem with that is we would lose some max HP, which is fine. No, we're already, like, insta-killing people with it. Oh, this is a new one. 3 random relics and 30 bonus resolve. Okay, we're doing it. We got 3 random relics. We ended up... Oh, my gosh. What relics did we get? Oh, we got weapon applies stack of poison, which is actually terrible for us. That's an awful relic that we lost a bunch of max HP for getting. We got... Oh, dude, these are all so... Oh, I got really bad luck. Because I got that and I got your weapon applies combo, which once again, it does not matter. We're attacking very little. And then we also got jumping in the air. Oh my gosh, jumping in the air enables flight, but we take more damage. That one could be okay. That could be okay. But the other 2 relics were awful. And we got down to 63 resolve because of it. So, meta progression, in my opinion, makes games feel needlessly more grindy. I like things like Slay the Spire, where you can unlock things in future runs. Dang. Yeah, that Mammon's bounty wasn't good. And also... I was really dumb there because I was taking extra damage by being in the air. But yeah, I understand why people like roguelikes over roguelites. I get that. I like them equally. I just think, like, I feel like some of these YouTubers are so dismissive of good roguelites. Like, they see a good roguelite and they just crap on it, you know? And it hurts. It hurts my feelings. See, now that's a Gunfire Reborn, in my opinion, is one of the ones I think is a bit too grindy. And the fact that you can't even play with your friends if you're not the same level. So that's actually one of the ones I kind of agree with. But, you know what? Let's show off the other new weapon. We showed off the Bard, the new Bard weapon. Let's show off the Dragon Fangs, the poison things. That way we'll have gotten to show off all of the new weapons. Because this is a Contrarian, so we're Barbarian, so we have a bunch of extra health. We also have Poison. I think this could be a good build here. Let me see. I think with this, because we have so much health, I think we want to increase our damage here. Actually, we're about... Yeah. Let's just try to put on whatever gives us damage, which that is Drowned Weapon. So Drowned Weapon, drowned. Okay. Yeah, I got, like, that's the thing. I understand why. Actually, I've been wanting to increase my my spell damage and stuff, because that was one thing Red focused on. And his spells were way better than mine. But like that's the thing. I understand people like will like roguelikes more. And in general, an average roguelike is better than an average roguelite. But I guess I just get frustrated when people dismiss good roguelites. Because I understand certain roguelites are bad, right? This is probably one of my favorite new. You stack all this poison on because it's a fast-hitting multi-attack thing. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels like they're too dismissive over good roguelites. Like Gunfire Reborn is one of my favorite roguelikes. But I don't know. I am kind of in the boat I feel like they could have just done things to make it scale better, right? Like the fact that I literally like can't play with friends if we're not like in the same level is really weird. I think if they had solved that issue in Gunfire, I'd be okay with the grindy progression, you know? And Gunfire is just a legendary game. That game is so good. So it's like I can excuse it being a little bit grindy, you know? And like that was part of the argument in I had with Retro. Like he eventually was like, because I was like, oh well, like what roguelites? He was like, I never said I hate that, you know, whatever. And I was like, well, like what are some like good roguelites, you know? And he was like, well, I've played a bunch on my channel. And then he was also like, he was like, when did I say I didn't like something? And I was like, well, you called it a stinky roguelite. And he was like, well, I also said it was a good Metroidvania. And he was like, I've beat the game 3 times on my channel. So theoretically, he's gotten further on New Game Plus than we have. I don't know if we've played it more than him. I don't know. So like he played it a lot and I enjoyed it. He just doesn't like the progression in it. But like to me, I think that's like what makes this game so good is the fact that you could play this game for 2,000 hours and still feel, you know. So I don't really know where I'm going with this. I've just been kind of stewing on it for a while. At some point, I'm going to be, hopefully sometime soon this month, we're going to be filming a collab video with Alexa. And I'm gonna pick his brain a little bit because he was slightly part of the argument. Okay. So this build requires a lot more thought than our Bard build. I'm so mad that that Bard build was doing so good until it wasn't. Yeah, Tyler, I love Tyler, honestly. Out of all of the Wholesome Verse guys, like I've recorded a couple videos with some people. I've recorded a video with Wanderbots. I've recorded a couple videos with Alexa. I don't think I've ever recorded any. No, actually, I have recorded some stuff with Retromation and a bunch of other people. They invited me to their. They were playing Werewolf online, or one of the werewolf-like games, you know, Town of Salem-like things. So I've recorded a bunch with them. They're all really nice people. But Alexa, like, he's one of the people, like, when I first, like, filmed with, it just naturally felt like, at least on my end, maybe he's just really good at being nice. But it felt like we had the same kind of sense of humor, you know? Like, we were on the same page. Like, when I filmed with Wanderbots, it felt more of like when I filmed with Sunday. Like, I love Sunday and I love the gang. But, you know, it's like we don't have the exact same type of humor and stuff like that. But Alexa's a bro. Alexa's a bro. Yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, talk bad about any content creator. I like that this poison stuff attacks behind you, like just a little bit. Yeah, I'm more just like bringing it in the context of the argument, you know. Town of Salem lol. And I know there's a lot of people that can't stand my videos, so especially since I make I feel like I try to make my personality stand out more in my videos than some other content creators, you know, especially with the face cam on all the time. I know some content creators do face cam sometimes or never, you know. I'm trying to, like I've talked about, try to make people enjoy my videos for me more than the game. But yeah, the reason this works so well is you can stack poison. Oh gosh, you can stack poison up. I thought you could stack it up more than 10, but I guess not. But normally it's hard to stack poison that much up, but with these daggers, they multi-hit a lot, so. I still have very fond memories of Town of Salem back in the day. TTG hates wholesome versus news at 11, just kidding. Yeah. Obviously that's a joke, but obviously, exact opposite. They are all super dope. I more got my feelings hurt that people didn't like Rogue Legacy 2, one of my favorite games of all time. We're going to take War Drum. Gives us more damage for every relic we have. We only have one relic now, but we have a lot of resolve, so. But yeah, no, my good friends Anna actually put me on about getting the Contrarian upgrade, where the left hero is always a Contrarian, where, oh gosh, where the classes and everything is randomized. Because you get some broken builds. Like anything with Barbarian as a base is really good, because you have the extra health, everything like that. Oh, pizza. Ooh, that's a good. I think that's better than the talent I have. We have Barbarian's Fusra Da, which also gave us 20 extra resolve for switching. And that's the one thing I don't want to go too deep into. Slip just, yeah, no. He was talking about Wanderbots, but I don't want to. I don't think we should, like, you know, like elaborate on that or anything. Obviously, I don't really. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Like, it's different me talking about something in the context of an argument, you know. You know, I'm close with all these guys and stuff, so I don't think anyone was, but just kind of to let y'all know. I don't want to turn this into a let's start shit talking everybody. Oh, no, don't apologize, Chamber. You weren't even part of what I was bringing up. I was wanting to talk about the, I'm glad you brought it up, because this is a perfect opportunity to talk about it all, because I've been wanting to talk about it all, and it all stemmed from Rogue Legacy 2, so this is a perfect time to talk about it. So no, I wasn't referring to you at all. I really appreciate you actually bringing it up. It was a good topic. Talking about it, what, for 30 minutes? Defeated enemies at 8% chance of dropping a health drop. We'll pick that up. Getting a health relic is always really good. Hey, there it is. Already seeing the health drops. That last round, though, where we got that bounty where it gave us 3 random relics, that was the first time I've ever gotten something that bad. I was hyped to show it to y'all because it's like a really good relic. Normally, like if I found it again here, I would probably take it, because I think we just got unlucky with the relics that we got, that's the whole point of that relic. So I'm not mad or anything. But like, that was the worst mammoth bounty I've ever gotten. But it just allowed us to show off a different class here. And then after this, I think I'll have showed off all of the new characters and classes and stuff. Can't believe I enjoyed watching Northern Lion playing Switch Golf today, for example. To be fair, Northern Lion's pretty entertaining in general. I feel like he's definitely someone that a lot of people watch for him, you know, not the games he plays. Besides Binding of Isaac, you know, that's obviously... He's got a, 2 billion Binding of Isaac videos. Northern Lion's an OG roguelike YouTuber. He's like a comedian. Yeah, people definitely be watching him for him. Okay, we cleared the castle. On to this area we died last time. And poison is really good for bosses, so right now the bosses and progression I need is I need to defeat the 2 mini bosses and the main boss in the dragon area. That's kind of like the main objective we're trying to do right now. Oh, I messed up that timing. I need to use the Fusra die. I haven't used it like at all. If I get overwhelmed with projectiles, I gotta do that more. Oh, I also have an extra double jump. I think last time I played, I finally got another double jump. Oh my gosh, finally found a tree to increase our max HP. It's actually, yeah, we haven't seen a single tree yet. But yeah, look how many double jumps I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I got the 4th recently. Took a lot of grinding. Took us a while to find the rune, and then we had to grind out a lot of the red aether. That was weird. That was certified weird. There's a lot going on right here. Okay, he's poisoned. He should die, probably, hopefully. Nice. Poison. Oh, rip. Poison for the win. I didn't change the game? You sure? No, I definitely did. You just, you probably need to refresh. I don't know why Twitch does that sometimes. I hate the elites that won't die when they are supposed to die. That time it wasn't that bad. Yeah, Fusra is so good. I need to utilize that way more. Stop gaslighting Jim. That's the moderator's job. Ah! Got plenty of health. I'm not too concerned, but... Ow! You hurt my feelings. This build's... Even though, I don't know, that Bard build was going so well until it wasn't. So I don't really even want to say that this is better than the Bard build yet, but probably is. Okay, lose no health. Easy peasy. These are always so easy for me. I don't know why. We did it. Best game for backseaters. Everyone can and should gaslight Jim. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. What's up here? Y'all have been gaslighting me since I started streaming on Twitch. Don't you be like, we've only been gaslighting you for a month. You should have jumped there. Doesn't work so well in this game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, sometimes backseating is valid. But sometimes people have no clue what they're talking about. Like, I don't want to be mean to this person, that's why I'm never going to name drop. But on one of the Peglin videos, because they specifically were like, oh, you know, not trying to be mean, like, love the content, man, you know. So it came from a, not a like a malice place, but on one of the Crucible 15 videos where it took us a very long time to beat Crucible 15. One of the ones where I lost, which there were like a lot, like 2-3 videos of that. Someone told me that the reason I was losing was because my game speed was on 2 times and not on 1 times. And like that would have solved all of, like, I'm sure there were a couple times where it felt like I was rushing. I mean, that's always how I play roguelikes, you know. It's like there's technically like a little bit of truth there, but like I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But like when someone's like, oh, you know, just so you know, like this interaction doesn't work the way you thought it works. It actually works like this, you know. Makes sense, right? Or when someone's like, oh, you know, I've done this build. This is a build that works really good. And then leaves it at that. I love it. But I also don't like it where even if someone's right when they're persistent with it, right? Where they're like, oh, well, do this build. I acknowledge it or maybe ignore it. And then like, do this build, do this build, do this build, do this build. Because then it feels like they're trying to just do like Twitch plays like Pokemon, but with a streamer. It's like, I'm still the one playing the video game. Like, I may make mistakes, but, like, they're my mistakes to make, you know? Dude, we've increased our max HP so much here. It's great when they're wrong. Yeah, also, sometimes people backseat without ever playing the game, so... That's another part of it. Unless the game is a weird exploit for 2 times speed. I think they were more just saying, like, I rush, you know? Which, like, once again... There's technically some validness to that. But, like, first of all, I think people would hate the content if it was on 1 time speed. I would hate playing the game on 1 time speed, you know. The aiming relic and the magnet one is still not accurate. You rushing is something so common, I just became numb to it. Yeah, that's just something people gotta get used to. And if not, then they don't watch my content anymore, and that's fair. I have always done that with roguelikes. That's how I play these games. Like, in Rogue Legacy, we're thorough, right? Like, we let these runs be long. That's why I also like these, this game. It's like, I'm still, like, taking my time through the castle, but I'm, like, rushing through it. Which is, like, weird. That sounds like they're opposites, but... Ever since they added the speed, I cannot watch it at 1 time. Exactly, yeah, like... Like, maybe if I had, like, a gun to my head, someone was saying, beat Crucible 15 in 1 attempt, or I will literally shoot you and your family. Maybe I would put it on 1 time speed. Right, so it's like, technically... Oh, I was not allowed to dash there. Technically, they're true. But, like, I don't know, it feels like they don't think about the greater context of everything, you know? Also, people hate on me for not reading things. That's one of those things that's, like, once again, slightly valid, but... Yeah. Ah! I see you throw a lot of runs in a lot of games by rushing way too much. Yeah. No, that's totally true. But my argument is, if I'm going twice as fast as everybody else... and I throw a couple times, I'll still end up being about as good or like making progress just as fast as other people. Because if I throw 1 or 2 runs, but the runs, like, it allows me to go through more runs than multiple people. So I have more chances for a really good build, you know? So, not mind if Peglin sped up if you shot through it though. Also for content, I constantly have people, like our last Geometry Arena video, someone left a comment being like, your runs are way too long, man. Once again, something I'm kind of true, right? But it was all it was 1 run. It was 1 single Dome Keeper run. You know, so I theoretically could have edited it down, you know. Like, I'm also, partly why I rush sometimes also is just trying to, like, not make, oh my gosh, not make the videos, like, 10,000 years old, you know? Stack a bunch of poison. Ah, okay. Took a little bit of damage. We have 1,700 HP. This is a really good run here so far. Funniest comment you ever got from me was the one on your Steam account telling you to get rid of your camera. Yeah, someone told me to get rid of my face cam. Yeah. Yeah, people don't like that face cam, but sometimes. But I'm a firm believer that if you're on for YouTube and streaming for a long time, you should probably have a face cam because I feel like it helps people enjoy the content for you more than just the game. You know. Just get rid of my shirt. You don't like my shirt? Should intentionally touch every spike in the game. Well, we're still trying to win here. Okay, that relic is the one that just kills you for more gold, so I'm not taking that. There's a lot of breakables here. Also, I've been playing the Christmas update so nice, or so long. It is kind of nice. Okay, Busrada. Let's have a timeout. It's kind of nice to have the game look like back to normal. Because like all of the 10, 15 hours I said I was playing was all on the Christmas update. Busrada is such a good talent. Shirtless stream. I don't know if y'all want to see me shirtless. I don't know about that one. Hot tub stream. You know what? After we get the big sub goal that we have right now, the freaking cooking stream maid outfit, cat ears, whatever the crap y'all want me to do for the outrageous sub goal. If we somehow ever hit that, maybe the one after that is an even more outrageous sub goal for a hot tub stream. Though I don't even know how I would figure that out. I have to go on location to someone with a hot tub and bring like a laptop. My shirt will come off during the maid stream if y'all get a hype train going during it. Hot tub stream would fit more on Neon Apes. That's true, that's true. But obviously the Neon Apes is like part of like me, but like it's also like you know, I don't know if I want to do like sub goals for Neon Apes content, especially since it seems like a lot of people don't enjoy Neon Apes, which is fair if you're into gaming. And that's really it. I could see that. But if you guys really like when we just like kind of talk and stuff, Neon Apes kind of cracked. I'm sure they would go along with it. It's just more like if it's like a monetary sub goal for my content, you know, I want to make it something like I'm doing, you know. Like I can invite people. Like if we're doing the cooking stream, there will be an open invitation to people I know. I'm sure Manuel will come join. Also, you guys want to see something? There's a secret right here, and I don't know what to do beyond this. I think it is a secret that I've either gotten or doesn't open up until we are on a higher New Game Plus. Like there are still secrets that won't even show up until we're on a higher New Game Plus. That's how in depth this game is. There's a hot tub and a laptop you can use. Well, I think we're probably like 10,000 years away even from the cooking stream, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it for a while. Maybe by that time I'll have made it as a content creator. Waterproof laptop. still sounds grindy to me. Well, that's the thing. This game is grindy, but like the game is built around the grind. You know? The game is built around the grind. And it's a fun grind. And that's what makes a good roguelite. So like I understand if people don't I think that going back to the argument that I was having with the other content creators, that's what confused me. Is because I kept hearing all these complaints about roguelites and meta progression. But then when I tried to jump to the conclusion that they just didn't like roguelites, they were like, "No, you're wrong." I was like, "Well, but if you hate every aspect of a roguelite, do you not hate roguelites?" I'm so confused. So like in Root's case, Root's saying they don't like roguelikes in general, or roguelites in general for the most part. So it makes sense, you know, to hear that, you know. But when someone claims they really like roguelites but then like hate all of what makes a roguelite, that's what's confusing. Did you pecking already? We did. It was absolutely crazy. So if you missed it, video should be out in like a couple days. Our weapon applies stacks of poison. Well, the problem is it caps at 10. I thought poison could stack longer than that, and it can't. So I don't know. Made it as a content creator, you mean? Grind is the lingering carrot. It hits you with that serotonin. Fun to work up for something. Exactly. And like this isn't just like grinding out the same thing. There's different things to grind, so it never feels like you're getting tired. Sometimes you're grinding for gold, right? For the progression. Sometimes you're grinding for ore, for armor, or red aether for the thing. Sometimes you're grinding out secrets to unlock challenges, which then you're grinding out the challenges for soul stuff, which then you're using to get new classes or things that level up more of your out-of-game progression that then you can grind for. Then you're getting New Game Plus, which then are unlocking even more things for you to grind. Then you're leveling up armor. You're grinding out upgrading your armor. You're grinding out finding more runes. You're grinding... like there's 80 different ways in which this game keeps the gameplay loop of a grind built into the game versus like... just grind one currency and use that one currency to upgrade things, you know? Like, it's a lot more in-depth in this game. So we're almost done with this whole area. Almost. I still have room for more resolve, too. Kill 100,000 bats. Okay, yeah, we're probably almost done with this ice area. We're making pretty fast progress here. There's a secret right here. What? Okay, we have to be really small to get in here. And I don't even... I don't know, maybe that's another thing that we'll have a secret in there once we go to a higher New Game Plus. Because a lot of the challenges and scars are hidden until you're on higher New Game Pluses. Okay, what relic's up here? Spin kick does more damage. I'll take it because it's cheap, and that, you know, the war drum helps more. Yeah, you gotta just be the dwarf. Yeah. I just don't know what's in there. I don't think anything's in there right now. Which is the only thing that was kind of confusing me. We've been in that tiny house. Maybe we have. That's the thing. I don't know if the secrets have been completed or if we haven't unlocked them yet. We've been staying at like full HP this whole time. Say that as we die. Or not die, take damage, but Obviously, I think we'll live. Some invisible flowers. Spin kicks do a lot more damage now. That relic does what it says it does. Yeah, our spin kicks do a lot. I've also been upgrading the damage of my spin kicks off camera. We max upgraded that. So that combined with the anklet or whatever, circlet, whatever the crap this is. Obviously very good. We have already gotten 86,000 gold. Kinda nutty. Like, spin kicks are honestly doing more damage than my normal damage. I mean, like, look at this. It's crazy. Screw that chicken in particular. Yeah, these spin kicks are cracked. 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 Okay, we gotta be almost done here. Yeah, I think there's like gonna be one more room we gotta check. And then we'll be off to the library. Area 4 of 6 or 7. Dude, what if we beat the game this episode? It'd be kind of sick. Be kind of sick. Seems like there's still a decent amount more here. It's got to be a dead end like right here though, right? No way it keeps going. Okay, yeah, literally dead end. Okay, completed that area. Off to the library. Area 4. So we have the library to clear, and then the sun tower, and then we're going down to the area I actually need to be in, which is the dragon underground area. I think this area is going to be pretty challenging, but I think we have a good build. We have a crap ton of health. We've got a good build. Contrarian builds are pretty good. If you beat the game, you will donate 10 level 3 subs. Holy cow. Well, I don't think I can, but that's definitely some good motivation. Because the final bosses are, like, really, really hard. But, that is some dang good motivation for sure. I don't think I've ever beat the final bosses, like, on a previous run that I cleared everything. I normally have to, like, cheese it a little bit, so no pressure. Well... Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Getting a lot of damage here. Oh, get out of here, bro. That's a Doombus. Having all these double jumps are so good. I can just immediately throw. Okay, so, okay. Oh, until purified. Oh, we may throw right now. Let's do it. Until purified, any hit taken is fatal. Collect 1 food potion to purify this, get max health and mana. It's multiple double jumps. So I can't, this would kill me, that tree. So we just need to find, okay, I'm not gonna fight that. We need to find food. I'm not going in like any of these rooms. Did I leave anything behind? Oh, this is gonna be hard. Come on, give me food. We have a double jump. Mammon's Bounty. Uh-oh. Oh, God. If I didn't have double jumps there, I would have been screwed. Come on, give me food. Food or potion. Oh, fuck! That was right there! It was right there! Oh! Oh! It was right there! Oh, the poison daggers. Ah! See, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to take risks in this game. Like, I'm not even that upset. I mean, I'm a little upset. But, like, I had War Drum, which gives us more damage per relic. So, like, I don't know. I normally always go for those. And sometimes we throw. But, like, we would have won if we had done it. Consolation prize, 10 gifted subs. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it was the weapon lag. Yeah, like, because when you use the shadow, the poison daggers, there's like kind of some end lag there. And so that kind of screwed us a little bit, but feeling better thanks to Beanie Man. Appreciate it, man. Well, I mean, I think this is a pretty solid build. You know, we didn't get anything crazy, but we showed off the 2 other relics that we had gotten, or the 2 other weapons. And so now when we play some more Rogue Legacy in the future, we'll really just be able to like do whatever we want, you know. But I just wanted to show off the 2 other weapons I hadn't shown. And I'm happy. I'm happy that we did that, you know? I'm not even... Like, that's the thing. That's what's good about this, is I made a crap ton of money this run, you know? Maybe we do, like, a Ronin with being able to dash everywhere. We're going to have no HP next time. But, like, look at how much progression I'm going to be able to get here. I got 102,000 gold. 102,000 gold. So what I want to do... The Ronin... I think with Ronin, we want to give him as much health as possible to make up for the... Yeah, that's what I think we've been giving him the vitality. So obsidian. And then let's go ahead and get obsidian trinket on there. Let's see. What do we want to spend our money on? We could get more runes. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm still needing more red aether, actually. So that, okay, we're saving up red aether. Maybe we do... Yeah, maybe we just do rune weight in preparation for getting all that red aether. Let's max that one out. Actually, no. Let's do something that'll impact us a lot. Let's just increase our health a lot. Yeah. We'll increase our health a little bit, and we'll increase our armor a little bit. Because I feel like if we could just survive a little bit longer, that would be really good. Also, being able to dash in any direction is pretty good. I want to see if there's any challenges I need to do here before we move on to the next game. Ronin. Oh, yeah, so we haven't played Ronin on this challenge. So this is kind of part of what I've been doing. So this is one of the challenges here. This is a hard one. Spells cast. Okay, Mammon's Bounty. I'll take that. Okay, what relics do we get? We got landing creates a shockwave that destroys mid-sized projectiles. Crit damage from spells and weapons increased and deal 20 bonus damage to enemies with a status effect. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Oh, Dashingly's Poison Clouds, double relic of that. Okay, cool. Okay. This is a hard challenge here. We have to fight this chest, but in a very claustrophobic space here. We're keeping him poisoned like this whole time. $27 seconds here for a veto. The only reason I'm hesitant on that type of stuff is I feel like it might make it feel really bad for the people that just use channel points. I need to come up with a better incentive, I think, for awesome donors like y'all. Can you imagine grinding out all the channel points on this channel and then having your thing be vetoed? 16. Okay, I think that's all the challenges. So see, this is what I mean by certain achievements being locked. Like, there's 2 more secrets I could try to find for more challenges, and then there's a bunch of things that I literally have to do harder new game pluses, you know? And all of those souls are like what, you know, allow you to keep increasing the max for certain skills, but we've gotten all of the classes and stuff like that, you know? So, I don't know, pretty cool. So I know we didn't get like a broken build or anything in the past, but I think this was still pretty fun to just hang out, play, talk, discuss about roguelites versus roguelikes, and you know, and show off the two weapons that we haven't really shown off on the video before. You know, the electric guitar and the poison daggers and stuff like that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. You know, if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, let me know if you want to keep seeing more Rogue Legacy. I think I'm going to keep throwing it on stream every now and then because I'm playing it a lot offline. You know, so it's really fun to show it off to y'all because I like this game. And so we'll definitely keep playing it. But let me know if you want to keep seeing it more frequently and stuff like that. Hopefully beating New Game Plus 2 at some point here. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. You know, consider subscribing and ringing that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Rogue Legacy 2 videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to watch these live. Check out the whole playlist if you want to see some other broken builds. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Rogue Legacy 2 on your own, then I wish you guys luck and see you all next time.